Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lawrence. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode. I've been so excited to film this. It's honestly unreal. As you can see behind me, I have a massive bag full of CEX goodies, and I've been sitting on them for probably about a week and a half now because I've just had other content backed up, and today I want to show you them because I'm so excited. Honestly, some of these games in here are massive. I've bought a good 10, 12, I think, PlayStation 3 games, which I haven't actually bought that many in one go in a long time, which is very exciting. And there is some heavy hitters on the PlayStation 3, or at least I consider them heavy hitters. You may disagree. There's some PS4 games, one PS5 game, and only the one Vinted pickup this week. So I think, without any more messing, we should just get into it, shall we? Because I've just been waiting for so long. They've been sitting here for like a week, and like I said, it's just been a bit of a hectic couple of weeks for me. So we're now getting back into it. Things are going to be happening and changing on the channel. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, I've got a few ideas. So bear with. This is probably my biggest haul of PlayStation games in probably since I went on holiday to Norwich. So yeah, I will stop rabbiting. We will get into this, shall we? I wasn't joking when I said that this is a massive bag full of games. And apart from one game in here, all of these are from CEX. I went to a couple of different ones. Sorry about the rustling. I think it must have been, like I said, last week. And I just hit the jackpot. I was in the right place, right time. I was with the missus. And, you know, when you go into CEX with your missus, you kind of on a short lead. But I kind of got away with one or two extras that I didn't think I'd actually get away with. So this is the fruits of my labour over the last couple of weeks. Um, yeah, I think we should just get into it, open it up, and I'll show you what we got. So yes, like I said, it's probably one of the biggest hauls that I've had recently. So I have currently 18 games to show off, 7 being PS4, 10 being PlayStation 3, and one PlayStation 5 game. That doesn't happen very often. Right, so we'll start off with the only PS5 game that I picked up, and it's nothing too crazy, it's nothing too special, but I like it. I like 22 anyway, so we'll give this one a bash. F1 23, it's only £8. I know the new one's just been released, but £8, you can't really complain. I liked F1 22 or F1 Manager 22, so I thought I'd give this a bash as well. So yeah, first PS5 pickup. So we're going to go through the PlayStation 4 games first, and then we're going to do the PS3 games because PS3 games are a lot more. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Hopefully it's not too long if I stop, going on tangents. Hopefully. So the first vintage pickup I've got this week, I got this cheap. Can't remember exactly how much. I think it was like £5 plus fees and postage, about £8-9. But it is Dead Island 2. Now, it's a game that I've actually looked into a lot. It got released last year, but it's always been around the £20-25 mark, even on PS5. It doesn't matter which one, and this went up on Vinted super cheap, so I bought it straight away. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. It's meant to be pretty good. I enjoyed Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide when they came out. It's just a shame it took so long for them to actually release this, but it came out at, it did eventually. So that goes on to my next pickup in this video is the Dead Island Definitive Edition. This is, I believe, Riptide and just Dead Island on PS4 remastered, possibly, not sure. It's only £6, and yeah, for £6, I'm gonna pick it up. It's surprising that I actually don't own it on the PS4. I have both on the PS3, just not on the PS4. So I bought this before I bought Dead Island 2. Didn't know I was going to get that, so I thought, yeah, we'll get this one. And yeah, it doesn't need any explanation. It is Dead Island. It is a great game. And I tell you what, I kind of lied to you because the next one is another vintage pickup that I completely forgot about. I had no idea this was. I thought this was from CEX, but no, it's not. So the next one up is Bloodborne Game of the Year edition, and now I haven't really got into your Dark Souls or your Souls-like games, but Bloodborne's meant to be good. I know these games are ridiculously hard. It's the Game of the Year edition, I believe. Yep, has the Game of the Year edition disc, so I'm assuming DLC's on disc. Don't know. Um, but yeah, this was, I believe, 15 on Vinted. Um, I can't remember. It goes for about 30 in CEX. So yeah, not bad saving like, and it's meant to be a good game, and it's only on PlayStation, so it's a game to look out for and consider if you like those sort of things. If not, don't buy it. Next up, we have another horror game. I believe it's like a normal like. I played this on PC, but I can't really remember too much about it. There's two, one and two, obviously. So I'm not really sure how this is going to play on the PlayStation 4, but it was cheap, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a bash. It's Killing Floor 2, and it looks like just I don't know, maybe a round-based zombies game. I can't really remember. You can play co-op or solo play with a multitude of varied playable characters to choose from. You do PvP. Yeah, I think you can still play this. I don't know whether you need to be online all the time or anything, but again, £6 paid. I think that's a pretty good horror slash zombie game to add to the PS4 collection. So yeah, another one. So that is one, two, three, four, five games down. We have another three PlayStation 4 games. I'm not really sure why I bought the next game. I remember watching the first one on YouTube, watching YouTubers like Zerka HD and stuff like that play it. So this was super cheap, and I thought we'll give it a go. I don't actually think it's as good as the first one, from what I've been told. But yeah, YouTuber's Life 2. I Yeah, I don't know. It's £3.50. I don't know. Just I don't know. I don't know because again, I'm not sure what else to say. It's meant to be okay. Like I said, I liked watching the first one, but I haven't really seen much on the second one, and it looked okay for 350. I thought, why not? The next one is a special edition. I haven't added a steelbook or a special edition in a long time, and I haven't even played this franchise either. Um, it's always intrigued me. I've had another steelbook in this franchise as well, but I sold that one because it was quite an expensive one. So I sold it. I got rid of it. But this one is Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now, I'm not sure which one or where this sits in the franchise. I have no idea. But the steelbook is in lovely condition. There's not too many bumps or bends or anything like that. It's in great condition. The outer sleeve's in good condition too. Again, I don't know where this lies in the Yakuza franchise, but for £12, I was like, I can't leave that there. It looks lovely, and it's always intrigued me. The whole series has intrigued me. So, yeah. Um, the CEX I went to sort of keeps their manuals with the discs behind the counter. So if you go up into like their PlayStation 3 section, no games have manuals. And I was literally looking through like all the games. I was like, no manual, no manual, no manual. I was getting really confused. So I went up to the counter. I was like, do you keep your manuals behind the counter? He was like, yes. I was like, sweet. Do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Yes. Yes, I do. Sweet. It's annoying for the customer, but I understand why they do it because they don't want them to be stolen or anything like that. But yeah, I went on a tangent there. I'm sorry. Yakuza Like a Dragon. It looks really good. I'd be intrigued to play this at some point. It's a lovely steelbook. So the next up on the list is Black Mirror, and I can't really tell you much about it apart from what it says on the back. Following the death of his father, David Gordon visits his ancestral home for the first time in his life. A life that is soon threatened by the dark secrets that claim the sanity of many Gordons before him. Black Mirror Castle demands an offering. And that's sort of all it says. So I don't know. It looked really cool. It's an 18. That's all I've got really. I just it's not often that I look at a game and I'm like, oh, or look at the back of a game and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So Black Mirror. Now, for the moment that quite a few of you have been waiting for, is the PlayStation 3 games. Yippee! There is 10, I believe, here. A few heavy hitters. One game that I've been looking for a long time. Yeah, I think we should just crack on and get into them. Right, so the first game on the list is again, it's a franchise that I actually have none on, apart from one on the PlayStation 4. That's it. I don't have none of the PlayStation 3 versions or games in this franchise at all. This is my first one. So without further ado, it is The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I know that this has a PlayStation 4 release, but it's about 35-ish pounds. I saw this there, and it's not often you see like Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I thought, you know what, we'll pick it up. It doesn't come with the manual; it comes with like an e-manual, because it came out I think in 2014. So they kind of stopped doing manuals at that point. But I'm excited to start my Spider-Man collection. Yeah, with Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know that these games are not renowned to be like the best ones. Like they're quite short for what they are, but yeah, I'll give them a bash. I'll give them a go, and I'll see how it goes. Really, to be fair, I'm not going to make an opinion until I actually play them myself. Um, yeah. Also, if you hear my voice is a little bit groggy or anything like that, I do apologise. I'm still getting over my like I don't know sore throat, cold. It's literally been like 3 days and it's not almost gone. We're nearly back to full throttle, but we're not there yet. So I'm sorry. So the next one up on the list is again, this game cost me £1. I really love the series. I think the series is really good. So if you haven't seen it, I'd recommend it. But it just intrigued me to see what the actual game was about and how it plays, really. So without further ado, it's Lost. And I don't know what to say. I'm looking forward to playing it, sure, but I don't really know much about it. I don't know if it follows or if it's canon to the TV show or what. I haven't really seen too much gameplay on it, but it costs £1. So I thought, yeah, I'll give Lost a go. Came complete with manual, like all of my games are. Perfect. Pound. Happy days. You know, we went from Amazing Spider-Man 2 to Lost. Woo. Right, next up we have Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. So I'm trying to get a few of the Marvel ones. Fantastic Four. I feel like you either love them or you hate them. I thought they were good for what they were, especially when I was a kid. But yeah, they're not great. I don't know too much about the game. It costs £3.50, as you can see. Yeah, I'm just kind of intrigued. I want to scratch that itch. There's a few like Marvel games that are way more expensive than this one, so I thought, you know what, we'll pick up this one for now and see how it goes. That's all there is to that one. So this is a game where it doesn't actually have the manual, which I'm kind of disappointed in, but this is also a game that has eluded me for quite a while. So it's one of those, is whether you're picking up now and then just change out in whatever to get the manual if it bugs me that much. Um, it's not an expensive game, but it is quite uncommon. Well, for me anyway. I'm not going to say it is an uncommon game, no, but it's uncommon from where I've looked and I've been looking for a while. So without further ado, it's the first Lost Planet on PlayStation 3. It's the first one I own. I don't own 2 or 3 yet. But it is a game that keeps eluding me. Every time I go to buy it, it either doesn't have the disc or it's a reprint. So I thought, you know what, I'll take it to the counter. Let's hope it has a manual. It doesn't. So I thought, I'll just buy it anyway. And the Lost Planet series is quite meant to be quite good. I don't know. but for £3.50, cool. I'm gonna take it. So yeah, like I said, no manual, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So the next game on the list is probably my most. I'm probably the most excited for it. I've been looking for a long time for it as well, complete with manual, which is again becoming more difficult. It's gone down in price recently. It was up to around 22. It's gone down to 18. So I thought, you know what? If it's got the manual, I'll ask if it's got the manual. It did, and I was like, I have to get it. Have to. So I was on my knees, you know, begging Mrs. Horness to let me buy the extra two games I'm now about to show you. Um, but yeah, I got them. So without further ado, this game is Blood Drive, and I've seen this on a few lists. I've seen it on like a few hidden gem lists, and it's been one of my most wanted PlayStation 3 games for a long time. And like I said, it was up to £22. It's now down to 18. So maybe it is a good pickup. I don't know how uncommon it is or how many there are in the system of CEX. There's not too many on eBay, I know that. And if there are, they're not complete with the manual. Um, like I said, complete with the manual. Lovely doubly. I'm fairly certain this was a game or game station game at some point. It's in good condition. Yeah, I am happy to be adding this one and the next game into my PlayStation 3 collection. Like I said, we've added a fair few PlayStation 3 games, which doesn't happen that often. Not in one hit, anyway. Like it's usually 2, 3, 4. Today we're adding 10. And some big heavy hitters to me as well. Brilliant. Good stuff. So the next one is a Classics HD collection. I don't think this one will go up or really go down. It's just probably going to plateau where it is because of the PlayStation 5 version of it. I don't know what the difference is between the two, but without further ado, it's the HD collection of Metal Gear. I think it's what 2, 3, and Peace Walker. Yeah, I don't know too much. Obviously, Metal Gear Solid 3 is really good. Snakey is really good. Played that on the PS2. I haven't played this. I don't know if they've ported over well or if they're pretty bad, but it's another classic HD, which is brilliant. But like I said, £22. I don't see it going up too much. I know I said previously that the classic HDs are rising because they are, but there's a few that are sort of plateauing, like this and Tomb Raider. I would say are like sort of like never really move. But you do have the I don't even know the collection on PS5. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's different games. So yeah, I'm really happy to be adding this. It comes complete with a chunky boy manual and everything. That's the receipt I got it from. Yeah, happy with that one. It's another big hitter off the list. It's another classic HD collection off the list, so it's fantastic. I'm not going to spend too long on this one. This cost me £1, and it's one of the release titles on the PS3, which I'm trying to get. So yeah, it's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. Am I probably going to play it? No, but it's a release title for the PlayStation 3, so that's pretty cool in a way. But yeah, Tiger Woods. There's not much to say there whatsoever. Now this one's technically 5 games in one, and I didn't actually know it existed until I saw it on the shelf. It's called a Heritage Collection. That might give away what it is. It's cost £12, which I think has actually gone up in price recently. But yeah, it comes with 5 games on the disc, which is good. So none of them are DLC or anything like that. Um, but I just thought it was cool. I don't need it because I already have the 5 games. I'm fairly certain up there. But it was cool. And I'm a sucker for something cool, unfortunately. So without further ado, Assassin's Creed Heritage Collection. This comes with 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and Assassin's Creed 3, all on the disc. It's complete with like the well, I say manual, it's not really a manual. Yeah, so it comes with all Assassin's Creeds on the disc, which is mental. I'm surprised I had enough space for that, but sure. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's just Assassin's Creed, but it's like the collection, which I never knew existed, which was pretty cool. So I bought it, and here we are. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Please stop me. It's hurt my voice. We're down to our last 2 games. This one doesn't really need too much explanation. I don't actually have. I think I've got 4. I don't have 5, and I don't have any of the new ones either. And I don't have any on the PS1 either. So I think it's my second one in the franchise. It's Tekken 6. I think I have 4 on the PlayStation 2, but that's it. I don't think I've got Tekken 5. I might do. I don't know. But yeah, it's another Tekken game. I like my one-on-one fighters. Tekken, Street Fighter, they're all really good. It's a fiver. It's from Namco. What more do you want? It's complete with manual. It's in very good condition. That is a thick boy manual once again. I love that. Yeah, I don't know whether it's a good Tekken or a bad Tekken. All I know is Tekken. There's a lot of Tekkens in one sentence. So we're coming down to the last game of the PlayStation 3 lot. It's another racing game, which I haven't really seen all too often. I don't know too much about it either. It's a off-roading racing game, which is something that I don't tend to really like, because I'm never really good at like rallying or anything like that. But sure, we'll give it a go. It's Baya. Is it Baja or Baya? Baja? Edge of Control. I don't know. Baja. Don't know. Really don't know. So it's like you're Doom racing, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're Doom trucks and stuff. I don't know what there's special names for them. I know, but I don't know what they are. But it's £3, and it's another racing game or racing genre game, I suppose, off the list. It looks really cool. Complete with manual. Something different, something unique. Yeah, for £3, can't complain. So I need to be careful because I feel like I'm gonna actually let these fall. So 18 games total, I believe. Totals for what I actually spent will be going up. I don't actually know, and I kind of don't want to know. So until I'm editing this video, I'm I don't want to know. Approximately 100-ish, I would say, with the 2 vintage pickups. Yeah, probably around there, which I don't think is too bad. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Amazing Spider-Man 2, Blood Drive, Metal Gear, fantastic. Dead Island 2, I'm looking forward to playing that. Bloodborne, Game of the Year. There's a lot of heavier hitters in this, which is brilliant. I don't know how much you can see, but yeah, this is probably from the last, I'd say, week and a half. It was like last week I got most of this, but like I said, I've been a little bit busy with life, unfortunately, which really sucks. I don't like being busy with life. Anyway, but we got Lost as well. Lost Planet, there you go. Let me know down below in the comments if you think it's a good haul. I think it's decent. I'm really looking forward to adding these to the collection. One PS5 game, woo, which I don't tend to collect because there's just not much on it I really want to. So yeah, look at that. Like I said, let me know down below in the comment section if I've done well. I think I've done okay. I wouldn't say amazing. I'm really looking forward to adding them to the collection, which is great. I'm not sure how long this video is, so I apologise if it's a little bit longer, but there's a lot of games to get through, okay? Don't blame me, okay? Well, maybe blame me, but sure, please don't. I have feelings too, you know. What was I going to say? Yes, I have vouchers. I got rid of the PlayStation 4 bundle into CEX, so I've got around £90-ish on vouchers, which I haven't 100% decided what I'm going to do with them. I've also ordered some new equipment for the channel, which will mean that I can hopefully, if you want to, and if you like it, start live streaming some of these games. Let me know your thoughts and feelings of like live streaming and stuff down below, because I'm interested. It'd probably be just on YouTube. It might be on Twitch, but probably on YouTube. But yeah, I've ordered that. Should be coming this week. So in the next couple of weeks or so, that should be happening. But yeah, that's been an amazing pickups. Amazing pickup video. It's probably one of my best pickups, like, to date. Apart from probably my holiday ones, I would say it's on par with that. That's a lot of good stuff in there. Like, a lot of good stuff. Again, let me know down below if I've done well. My voice is going right now, and I keep coughing, so hopefully The cuts are, good. Hopefully, I'm gonna stop waffling. I'm gonna leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, guys.